Hi, I'm Helene. I'm here with Catherine, and today the Matinee Club presents Rush. Rush was directed by Ron Howard, and it stars Chris Hemsworth, Daniel Bruhl, and Olivia Wilde. And it's set in the 70s against the sexy and glamorous golden age of Formula One racing, and portrays the exhilarating true story of two of the greatest rivals the world has ever witnessed. James Hunt, the handsome English playboy, and Niki Lauda, his methodical and brilliant opponent. And it takes us into their personal lives on and off the track. And it follows the two drivers as they push themselves to the breaking point of physical and psychological endurance.
What a ride. I mean, I loved this. This movie grabs you right off the bat and it never lets you go. I mean, and I wasn't sure I would even be interested in this topic, but I hadn't even heard of Niki Lauda and James Hunt, but I was blown away by this movie.
Yeah, it's, again, something we've never seen before. And you're right. I mean, there was no margin for error in Formula One racing. One mistake and you die.
Yeah.
And these
what was the statistic? Out of 25 people that enter each year, one dies. Every year.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And these two guys were clearly driven. They were both after the 1976 Formula One World Crown. Mm-hmm. And really, it's shown from, their two completely different approaches to race car driving.
And they really brought out the competitive spirit in each other.
They did. I think that although they were rivals, they did thrive on their relationship. It made them better at their sport. I love that Niki Lauda's character at one point, he met a woman and he fell in love. And he said, something like, I don't want to be happy if I'm in love. That means that I have more to lose if I die. Like, he just had more at stake, and it was almost a hindrance to him in a sad way.
Right. I mean,
finally he's happy.
Yeah.
And
what about the way it was filmed? The racing scenes. I mean, just nail biters, every one of them. And Ron Hunt, what's his name?
James Hunt.
No, Ron Howard.
Ron Howard.
They're filming from behind the face masks of the shields of these drivers, so you see how it looks for them behind the wheel.
It's just incredible, and it's intense and nail biting, as you say, and it's really. I thought it was really fascinating to see, what goes on and like how to build like the perfect, efficient, fast car. And how to get sponsors and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I love the clothing, the 1970s clothing. I mean, Olivia Wilde's just beautiful. She's plays James Hunt's model wife.
Right.
And
James Hunt, the actor that plays Chris Hemsworth. I mean, just stunningly
It's
gorgeous.
worth it just to see him. Apparently, to get in shape for the role, as opposed to his Thor role, where he's buff and huge and built. He said he had to run, every day and eat like a calorie restricted diet because he was really lean and gorgeous.
He really was.
He was.
There's a line in the film that James Hunt, the character James Hunt, is talking about the car, the race car, and he said, it's just a little coffin, really, with no protection, surrounded by high-octane fuel, like a bomb on wheels, basically. And that is what they're dealing with, at 100.
Absolutely.
200
I
miles
could
an hour,
never
however fast
in a
they're
million
going.
years fathom that. I mean, it really takes a special personality. Oh my gosh. So what would you, how many kernels?
I would give it 4.5 stars. I thought it was super entertaining, wonderfully written, brilliantly filmed, and all that sexy 70s hair. Make it 5 stars. I'm going to give it 5 stars.
You know what?
An Oscar nomination for sure for Ron Howard.
I agree with you. I think it was one of the best films that I saw this season.
Yeah, me too.
So far. I really just loved it. It was great in so many ways. So thank you for joining us for another segment of the Matinee Club Presents.
And you can visit our website if you're interested in learning more about our club. See you next week.